hold up. It's that boy G-Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall, some say he's a man.
Straight up. Yeah. So it's like now, like what was that first? I can't say ass cap BMI, but what was that first music check? Did you cry? Did you?
I ain't never cried no check. Fuck that.
No, I'm saying happy.
No, I was happy. I'm saying I ain't never cried though. Them bitches, I was. Ooh, I ain't lying. That $500 bitch, that was bullshit. I could have charged more. But when I got that bitch from Atlantic, I ain't lying. Fuck the check. The check was pressure, but it was that royalty bitch. Ooh, when I got that royalty bitch, I cut up. I ain't gonna count. I cut up bad. I'm still getting paid off this shit to this day. It ain't that much no more, but I cut up.
And then too, one thing we gotta start expressing to artists is that handling your business is important, so you can get paid on the back end like that. It's a lot of artists who just put music out and they're not getting paid for it at all. Producers too.
Yeah, you do. Man, that shit just wild, bro. Cause it's like most of the niggas that you would want to tell it to, cause most of the niggas, you know how most of the niggas in BR turned up. All right, they from the streets and they thugging, right? All right, if you try to explain that shit to them, you know how like if a nigga try to explain crypto or NFT to you or some shit, you just like, alright, I'll fuck with it, but man, I ain't got no time to really be thinking about this shit. Man. I got my own problems, you know what I'm saying? Or anything like a nigga trying to put you on some new shit. Like, man, if you try to tell that shit to them young niggas, they gonna know, but it's like, man, I ain't got no time for that shit, bitch. I'm in the streets, I'm watching my back. These people talking about they finna give me 100 G's. Nah. Royalties, man. What? 100 G's right here. I get them, I see what's on later, and then they see what's on later. Like, most of them agree to that shit. It would be like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, like right now, I don't know if you've seen it, like the Chicago rapper Calboy, he been expressing how his label put him in a bad deal. He wanted out the deal, but at the time, I'm pretty sure he was trying to get the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the younger people, they not seeing the long run. I'm hurting right now. Give me what
I never got a lawyer to check. I never got a lawyer to check over none of my contracts. I checked over on myself because I knew what to look for. I had a cousin when I was like maybe 19. He bought some beats from me and the contract was fucked up. And I was young. And I appreciate him to this day for doing that for me. Like, I ain't got no smoke with him because now I knew what to look for. Like, that's why when you say even with like, we need to start learning about our royalties, bro, we got the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. Like, if you ain't, like most niggas just don't feel like making time for it. We got the internet, my nigga, like, man, you better find that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I looked over my Atlantic contract, looked over it myself. Columbia contract, looked over it myself. Cinematic, I looked over it myself. Now, I ain't gonna lie, on one of my contracts, I made a mistake, cause like my Columbia one, cause it wasn't through Columbia, it was through a dirty ass lawyer. It was through a dirty ass lawyer, you know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with that nigga. That nigga Roy Munn a dirty lawyer. Like, I'm gonna be real, that nigga a dirty lawyer.
Where you from?
He from BR, he used to be Master P them lawyer. I don't fuck with how you be doing shit. And that's just my opinion. Like, you know, it ain't, fuck, what you gonna do? That's just my opinion. Like, when I went in that bitch, that nigga was trying to, with OBN, that nigga was trying to tell me, like, he gave me a contract, slid it to me, and I was gonna get paid like $1,500, wow. But I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, this a buyout. I'm not gonna get no royalties from this shit. And when he seen I was on game with it, man, that nigga face got so fucking red, like he got confused in that bitch, like, yeah, like just, he got started acting weird once he seen I knew what was on. I'm like, man, shit, no, this, y'all gotta make a new contract. You hear me? Like, he was friendly as a bitch when I walked in. After, he was like, man, y'all gotta, okay, just call whoever you call, and then I'll handle it from there. And I signed the next contract, I got royalties, but I didn't get my sound exchange. I didn't get the letter of direction. So it's like, why are you doing this, bro? Like, money is not that serious. You already white, bitch. You got the fucking advantage, nigga. You white, dumbass nigga. Just give a nigga that what's theirs, like a letter of direction. That's how you get your sound exchange. Give a nigga that shit, man, nigga. like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I ain't make no mistakes, but I made sure I got my royalties. I made something out that bitch, and you gotta be willing to look over it yourself to be able to get yours out this shit.
Man,
Now I'm never gonna forget about a lady, you know what I'm saying, a direction ever again because of that situation.
And hopefully the viewers who watching, they'll take something from it. Because I try to make sure I incorporate some type of educational conversation.
I used to read over my own contract. Nigga caught me slipping.
Yeah. I try to make sure, man, because it's artists, I mean, popping every hour on the internet.
Yeah.
Young, chasing that fame. 2-3 years later, they done sizzled out. Like they crying because they label ain't got the money, or they ain't got no more money. They not making no money from from the music. So I think it's very important that we always talk about that. But I want to ask you this, man. What's next? I mean, you doing something I've never seen nobody do before.
Yeah.
We recording the interview while you're really recording the song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've never seen this before. But what's next? I mean, we still in the top of the year.
What's next is right now. What's next is right now. Like I told you with this interview, man, I told you, man, I need you. You feel me? Like, man, I need you, nigga. This shit can't happen without Changeofplanz. This shit can't happen without Poochie. This shit can't happen without Trick, Buddy, Cali, Kilo. This shit cannot happen if you don't have a team that believes in you and you believe in them. It's simple as that. I done been fucked up and like, man, fuck these niggas. I'm gonna do it on my own. That shit don't work like that, bro. Like, you need people. That's just what it is. And when I say you need people, I don't mean, oh, we need to go out there and networking. This nigga say he can help our situation. Why? That's bullshit. You need the people that you already got and already blessed you with. These people. Fuck with the people that he already blessed you with, bro. You just gotta learn how to use like their abilities and let them know, man. Kilo's, man, standing right there. We out here. If you need anything from me, anything, I got you. And that's how you gotta rock. Like, that's what it is. Like, you gotta rock like that. Niggas don't be rocking like that. Like, and he know the same thing, he know the same thing, he know the same thing, and I'm hoping you know the same thing. Anything you need, brother, if you need it, man, you think you can hook an interview up with, I got you. Because I need you. Niggas gotta be willing to drop what they doing for each other. You see what I'm saying? If I'm watching my kids, and I'm with my kids every day, I'm in my kids' life, you know what I'm saying? If I'm at the house watching my kids, and a nigga need me, I'm finding a babysitter. That's how real it is. I gotta be willing to drop what I'm doing for you. And it's not gonna work if you're not doing it. Imagine, you familiar with John Gotti?
Yes.
Alright. If John Gotti called a nigga and said, I need you to handle this shit. And you tell that, and he like, I need you to handle it right now. And you tell that nigga, oh, I'm helping my moms with the groceries right now. And they gonna say, what? Boy, you and your mama getting whacked now. You gotta be willing to drop. That's how Mafia roll. Like, you gotta be willing to drop what you doing for each other. And that's how you gotta build a team. So when you say what's next, man, shit, what's not? Right now we on Changeofplanz. Yeah. Right now we at So Bad. Right now I'm Squid. Right now I'm recording. Like, I ain't know what's next. It's what's right now. Like, what's right now is what's next. Like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I gotta say what's next, I'm the biggest rapper there ever was. Some shit you can't even imagine. Some shit you can't even your brain can't even register to imagine, bro.